Hello, folks. Donald Brooks here. As I always say, let's get right into it. I'm happy. Yes, I'm happy. I'm usually a happy guy, but I'm especially happy today because I read something a month or so ago, and I was going to share it with you, but what happened? Corona happened, and the elections happened. So now things are starting to settle down, so I can talk about this. Before I go any further, I want to introduce you to my new director. Her name is Sky. Sky, do you want to come over here?
Hello.
She said hello. She doesn't want to be on camera yet. Maybe one day we'll get on camera. Well, Sky, we're going to start this off. I'm going to ask you a question. Have you ever heard of the gentleman's name is Eric Holcomb?
I heard of him.
You have?
Yes.
Well, you're up on me because until I read about him, I hadn't heard of him. He is the governor of the great state, they always say great state of Indiana. And what he did is something that I think is commendable. And I'm going to name this one Decency over Politics. So what did he do that was decent? He's a Republican governor, and you know what usually we think of a Republican standing for, and he's from a conservative state, and he's not up for re-election, so this has nothing to do with that. He's very popular in the state. He wrote something. He was talking about the coronavirus, and in addition to talking about the coronavirus, he talked about something else. Indulge me, if you will. We are facing another kind of virus, and it's forcing us to a reckoning as a nation, one that should be built on equality, but equality is not for all. I'm talking about cases of racism, sometimes obvious, sometimes subtle, that has led to our inequality of inclusion that has plagued our country throughout our storied history. We now stand at an inflection point, and we have an opportunity to acknowledge the past wrongs, learn from our history, and admit where we came up short. And yet it's a fact that the concept of all men are created equal is not so. Laws have been established that kept women from voting, yes they have, and treated African Americans as property. There is nothing equal about that. Hey, when I read that, I said, man, this is something. Coming from a Republican or conservative, it gives me hope. It should give us hope as a nation. Decency above politics. That's what that is. And that's what we want to do. All of us need to do that. Let's do the right thing, the decent thing, and not look at where the wind is blowing. If I do this, I'm not going to be popular. Decency before politics. That's about it. Thank you.